All right, I think we're recording. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Ravnica Allegiance draft. Been ever since transitioning back to Magic Online, been doing pretty well. Got 4 trophies out of 6 drafts, so let's keep that going. This is a interesting week pack to begin with. I don't mind Essence Capture, but I think Summary Judgment is the best card in this pack. Orzhov Racketeers is solid, but Summary Judgment leaves us a little more open. Okay. We've got Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Amplifier is an interesting card, but not something that's consistent. Grotesque Demise and Ill-Gotten Inheritance are both strong cards. But I think Trollbred Guardian is going to be the pick here. Look at this. Look at this guy. I cannot pick him. Yeah, let's go there. We're not in anything yet. It's fine. It's still early. We just gotta find our lane here. Okay, there are some solid Orzhov cards here. We got the Bellhaunt. I think Blade Juggler is better. Grasping Thrall, Grotesque Demise, another Ill-Gotten Inheritance. I think those are all the strongest cards. This Clan Guild Mage is okay, but I don't think I'm going to follow up with that. I think just the Blade Juggler here is maybe the way to go. Ooh, okay. This is tough. I think 4th pick, Frilled Mystic, is a big sign that Simic is open. Even though I do like Angelic Exaltation, I think I'm going to take the Frilled Mystic for now and see what we get past. Yeah, we're getting a lot of good blue cards, at least our way in this pack. There's the 3rd Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Plague White is good, so these are our two paths here. We got our Orzhov and our Simic. There's not a lot of overlap between the two, so, you know. I think I like Arrester's Admonition the best out of all of these cards as a one-off, considering what we have already. Ill-Gotten Harris does turn on Blade Juggler, but I think like a temporary Simic deck can be really good. And here we're getting past a really good 2-drop in Solarform Hybrid. And I think that's the strongest card. Frenzied Erix is good here, but we're more Simic than Gruul. Scorch Mark is also really good. Maybe these are signs that Gruul's open, but even in Gruul, this hybrid is a good pickup. So I think I'm leaning more towards Simic than anything else right now. Yeah, we're still getting past some blue cards. Incubation is solid. Fairy Duelist, I think, is a better pickup than Sage's Row Savant. So I'm between Fairy Duelist and Incubation and Incongruity. I think Fairy Duelist is just better card. Has more utility. Let's get these in the sideboard. Let's see what our curve is looking like here. Nice spread out curve here. Nice shapely curve. We got some hippocampus going on in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, so in Simic here, Dead Rebels and Sky Tethers are both good cards, but I think we're enough. They're not good enough over like our first Wrecking Beast here to get out of Simic necessarily. I think this Locket can be really good. It fixes our mana a bit, and it can ramp us to some of the more top-end Simic cards that, you know, Simic has. Helps with it. Adapt, which we have 2 of those already. We have a really good 5-drop. Drop the Locket on turn 3. Curve into Trollbred. Get in some damage. Yeah, it looks like Gruul might be slightly more open than Simic. We're not seeing a lot of light blue. We'll pick this Mammoth Spider up, but probably not start it to begin with. depending. I think we'll take this Brush Strider here. It's a fine 3-drop. Good against some aggressive decks, especially if we have a slow, mid-rangey Simic deck. Last draft, I opened Hydroid Crisis or whatever. Earned me 36 tickets, and we trophied. So I don't think we could repeat that, but that would be pretty sweet if we could. And I was in Simic. It was a pick 1, pack 2. So that's pretty sick. Oh, nice. This is a good sign for us. Getting 2 solid Simic cards. I'm going to go apply Pyromancy over the Growth Spiral. Is that what it's called? I don't even know if that's what it's called. That other growth card. The rampy thing. Oh, nice. Code of Constraint is a nice late pickup. Better than Tower Defense. Here. Nothing we're going to play, most likely. Cornea, Marze, Infinite Ghost. Ooh, okay. This is a good pack for us. Gate Colossus is really solid. If you get like about 4 gates, it's good. Air Monculus is obviously great in our deck. I think I can't pass up this precognitive perception. We have ways to kind of, between Applied Biomancy, Arrester's Admonition, and Code of Constraint, we have a decent amount of ways to kind of hold back their board. And if we can just make it to the late game and just outdraw them with cards, I think that's going to be good for us. Law Mage's Binding is good, but we have nothing to splash with it yet. Combine Guild Mage can work just fine. Swirling Torrent, we can double down on more of our tempo rebound stuff. We have a nice Simic Guildgate here, which would be nice to pick up for sure. I expect to wheel maybe the Guildgate, maybe the Quench, Shiver Possibility. I think these 3 cards will be gone. I think we have enough bounce already. I think I want another 2-drop, solid one at that. And look, we get to follow it up with a second bounce spell, I think. Or do I want a second hybrid? You can't really go wrong with Admonition. It replaces itself if you play it in your main phase. It can get you out some type on binds. I think some people might disagree with that pick, and that's totally fine. Luckily, we get rewarded for being a little greedy, and we get to pick up a second Seraphim hybrid anyway. Let's get our spells over here. So our creature curve can come back. Can use a little help. Ooh, this is tough. So we do have 5 instants already. And I know Chillbringer is really good. Titanic Brawl wouldn't be terrible, but I think this Terramanda has a lot of upside. You can get in for some damage early on, and then its activation for Adapt is pretty nasty. Gives Combine Guildmage a lot of tokens to work with. We can give it Trample with our Trollbred. It's good stuff so far. Ooh, Sunder Shaman. That's a late one. Okay, this one's a little trickier here. Steeple Creeper can be good in this deck. Sage's Rose Savant is whatever. Law Mage is binded. We could Splash for if we find some Zorius. And right now we're a little light on like actual removal. We could just bounce shit. I think I'll take a Speculative Law Mage's Binding. We're not giving up too much here. Set of Griffin's a little hard to play in this deck. We could do the Azorius Locket to get our Law Mage Bind going, or we could do a Steeple Creeper here. I don't think Clan Guildmage is worth the splash. Oh, this one's a little tough. So looking at our curve here, I think I will take the first Steeple Creeper. I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Okay, I'll go for a Gruul Beastmaster for sure here. I'll take a first Sage's Roast Savant over a second Wrecking Beast. Okay, we wield the Quench, which I think is what we'll pick up here. Might not mainboard it. We'll see. I'm happy with this deck so far. Slow Mage's might not make it in. I'll pick up the Savage Smash for a splash possibly. If we play a lot of flyers, we might want a second Mam Spire, or we might want a Scuttle Gator. Just cut some stuff here. It doesn't matter. Definitely solidly in Simic. Okay, another Steeple Creeper, not terrible. I think we can be a nice tempo-y deck that just kind of pushes in damage and keeps stuff off the board. If we get end of turn Rester's Admonition and then leave up Frill Mystic or Quench, I think that's going to be the plan. It's likely we won't splash for either of these. Damn, Simic, or I mean, Gruul must be wide open. Last pick, Clan Guild Mage. Whew! Okay, well, I do like Enraged Ceratok, but Guardian Project is just pretty busted. We do have 2 duplicates, but this is just like a pretty nasty source of card draw. Fits into our curve decently well. We're kind of like skating the line between a tempo-y deck with all these bounces and then something like Precog and Guardian Project. But I mean, the upside on that card is just massive. Speaking of, Biogenic Upgrade is the pick here, without a doubt. And look, we were able to get our own Enraged Ceratok anyway, which fits nicely into our curve. It looks like we're not splashing for anything here. We have a playable deck as it stands. We might want to get a couple more creatures, maybe get this Quench out of there. Guardian Project, and let's look what our curve's looking like. It's actually a nice curve. We've got a lot of stuff to do on turn 2. I think a Chillbringer is going to nicely round out this deck. It sucks that we don't have any Guild Gates going on, but we keep on having, I think, better picks. And I value the Guild Gates high, and I think these are better picks. I think we can cut a Steeple Creeper here. Applied Biomancy is so good. I would run another one. I think we're going to cut a Quench for sure. We can cut a Sage's Roast Savant. We have 5 2-in-1 drops that are better. Yeah, we're cutting a Steeple Creeper because having 2 just doesn't work as well with Guardian Project. I'm kind of happy with this as is. I don't mind running the Simic Locket here. Ooh, Homunculus is a good pickup for us. If someone was drafting Gruul, they would have a pretty nasty deck. I think Homunculus is an upgrade from... We could get rid of the Wrecking Beast. Just have Biogenic Upgrade as our top end. Another Applied Biomancy? There's nothing else in here that we'd want, so why not? I think running 3 might be a bit much. Look at how much bounce we have. I do like a Stony Strength. I don't know if we'll run it, though. Swirling Turn is good. I think if we cut these 2 cards, we could just be a total bounce deck. In which case, I don't even know if I want this Guardian Project. It's a little slow. Or maybe, I feel like playing the Guardian Project and the precognitive perception is a bit not what this deck is trying to do. This is a very curve out tempo deck for sure. And so it's like, which one of these is going to be better in the long run? This one you can leave up Frilled Mystic. Precog you could leave up Frilled Mystic, maybe some of your bounce spells, and then you know, adapt. I kind of like this better than, I don't know if this is crazy. Ooh, Wilderness Reclamation is also another interesting card for our deck. We got some choices here. Wilderness Reclamation is really good with counter spells and adapt, because it basically lets you leave up stuff to. I might want to play. Where did it go? Is it in here? We do have a lot of instance here. I think if we take out Guardian Project, we take out maybe one more. Maybe we don't need the Locket after all. Our curve isn't too high. We have a lot of double mana cost, but let's take out the Locket. We got card draw. We don't need that portion of it. If we run this, Wilderness Reclamation can let us do a lot of stuff with like moving counters, some extra adapting, some extra bounces in there. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's do this. Let's add land. 9 and 8 looks fine to me. Splitting hairs, but that's fine. I feel like maybe we want 9 forests. All of our early cards are basically split between blue and green. Nah, I think we want 9 islands. It's close. Okay, so we're going to be a tempo-y. Why did they combine these? I'm not sure. Going to be a tempo-y deck. Why is our converted mana cost so messed up? Oh, anyway. Tempo-y Simic deck with some card draw and some shenanigans with instants coming up. We have decent sideboard against flyers, against maybe a more slow matchup. We can throw in our Guardian Project, Scuttle Gator, Applied Biomancy if we need another couple quenches. I think we're good here. Let me take a little snip of this. A little snippy. Assuming we find an opponent. If we ever find an opponent. Guardian Project's really good. And I'm kind of feel bad about leaving it out, but I just don't think that's what our deck is trying to do. We already have card draw in many ways, so I'm not worried about that. I think this deck would be better on the play. So this is a kind of a slow starting hand, but nothing we can mulligan. They put us on the play? Interesting. Let's get me a mirror matchup. Let's see. Our mana's pretty good. We might just bounce something if they play it out this turn. If we don't find land. Gets this adapt a little cheaper. Gets us to draw a card. Oh, interesting. What are they splashing for here? We did find a land, so we're just gonna run out our. We can get our wilderness reclamation going, but we don't have anything here. Let's get this out. We can start getting in. Unless they have removal, we could just basically start swinging in with this. Bounce something and swing in. They could have Slime Bind. Nothing in black that kills this. They gain some life, but that's fine. They've got higher alert. Luckily, they can't block this. So if they play out high alert this turn, we're going to take a beating here. I'm going to take 10. But then we can Wilderness Reclamation, leave up a Rester's Admonition if they go for the win. The next turn, I think we just got to stay aggressive here. I assume this is high alert. They're tapping in a way that they, yep, okay. Drawing a land wouldn't be bad because then we can play Wilderness Reclamation and then double bounce. We don't get the card draw though, so it's kind of an all-in play. I mean, just these two attacking alone is 10 points of damage. So they're also on a 2-turn clock. Okay. This doesn't change the clock if we attack with this, so I'm just going to leave it back. Just in case we need to chump block something. And since we have the land, I'm just going to bounce this. Oh, that would be great. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we play this out in a turn, we can actually adapt this. Let's see. If they play their Junk Troller again, that's 4 mana. We can bounce that end of turn. Play out Wilderness Reclamation. Get in some damage here. Let's see. Okay, so they're that's fine. I think we have to bounce this. Assume they go in. We can actually just Wilderness Reclamation and then cancel out. And then Frilled Mystic. I think I like that better. I mean, we could play this out for 2 and get in for... So High Alert doesn't make this blockable by things. Our opponent is confused by this card. Come on, Cornea. You're in our draft. Let's go for there. Let's go and tap everything. We got Frilled Mystic, so it depends what they play. If we're going to Frilled Mystic the first thing, or hopefully they just tap out for one big thing. They're going to probably play land and double spell with the 1/4. And the 06 is my guess, but we'll see, I guess. If I was them, I would play around the counter for sure. I would not. It's a close game. It's no one's game yet, but I would not want to be in my opponent's position right now. Facing down some open mana and kind of have the back foot with the slight board disadvantage. If they have their own quencher, well, quench doesn't do it, but if they have their own legit counter, they can play a 4-drop and then thought collapse us or essence scatter or whatever it's called. Which I assume they're gonna leave up the. We will counter that spell. They have thought collapse. They got us. Yep, looks like they might. That's fine. So we have 3. Okay, so this still costs 5, but that's fine. It's unlikely they have a pump spell for +4. So let's get our enraged Ceratok out. So this costs 5 still, we determine, right? And we have 7 mana, so we can't play any of these. So I think we just. Yeah, that counter kind of sucks, but we know one of their cards is the 1/4 flyer, which doesn't block this. They know we have this, so I'm going to play it out for sure. And then we're going to get to untap and adapt this at end of our turn. Or, when we untap our lands. We'll have a 5/5 flyer and a 4/4 unblockable by anything with 2 power or less on board, and they're going to have 7 health. And they have a 0/6. And even if they have a +4/+2 pump spell, because high alert's out, they would still only do 8 damage to us. It's unlikely they have a haste creature. If they do, we can always chump block it. Our opponent is in the tank, even though they can't choose anything. Man, drawing one of our play biomancies here would be so good. We'll do this at the very end of their turn. We won't just do it randomly just in case they have whatever it's called. We'll let them attack. It's not blocking anyway, so it makes sense it would attack. I don't think they have anything in these colors that can do 4 to our face. They can always untap it, but it doesn't really block anything here. So it depends what they have, the follow-up here. Having a 5/5 flyer is going to be good here. That's fine. Doesn't block this. Okay. Yeah, well, that's fine. We had to do it. Code of Constraint's really good here. Can we win? I think we can win. Just tap this down. And then we play our Girl Beastmaster with haste. Boom. All right. So high alert with a lot of low toughness creatures. They have a swirling torrent and grotesque demise here. So let's see what we got here. Navis Spider can be a good blocker. Sagittarius Volley looks like it could be good. We have nothing to destroy enchantments with. They have their own. I don't think I like the. I do like throwing in a Sagittarius Volley, I think. Maybe not. We're going to be on the draw. The high alert looks like it can be problematic for us. That 06 on the ground is a little concerning. What can we do against it? We can bounce it and counter it. We have a couple of these guys to trade with it. I think we're okay there. I think Mammoth Spider is going to be a good board in versus. Maybe not. Well, what do we do about against the 4/4 flyer, assuming it gets turned on? It does block really well. Let's do that and take out. The range Ceratok looks really good. Maybe we just take out this Brush Strider. It's not doing much against their board. We need to find some green mana here, but I think we're on the draw. We got a turn one play. Perfect. Maybe we'll curve out against them. It's fine. I mean, with Applied Biomancy in turn 3, we might just be able to get in some damage here. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're maybe just gonna curve out against them here. We can drop an Aeromunculus and then apply Biomancy in a way that makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, let's just play this out. Pass. If they play high alert here, that'd be great. That's fine. They're gonna chump block here. Yeah, we could basically kill this and bounce this. We lose a little bit of damage doing it this way, but they're gonna know we have something. Whatever. If they want to play around it, they can. I mean, we'll gain 5 damage, and then we can always just adapt this if we want. There we go. Choose creature, get +1/+1 here. Good stuff. Hopefully we draw a land next turn. If not, we can adapt this and still get in for 2 points of damage, assuming they just play it out there. 1/4 flyer. Okay, that's fine. Do we see any 2-mana spells from them? Steeple Creeper is a solid play here, so let's just attack with these two. doing here? Slam by. That's fine. Let's see, they can bounce 2 things maybe if they have swirling torrent. Ooh, that's not good. So what does this do? Okay, so it just puts counters on them. I mean, we can block it with our Mammoth Spider here. Which I think is what we're going to do. Yeah, let's get out Mammoth Spider here. We actually have some amount of turns before it becomes more scary than a 4/4 flyer. If they attack, we will block. Okay. I'm thinking they have a counter spell, so I'm just going to pass the turn and precog perception at the end of their turn until they have to play something. It's really not that scary. I think they still have a counter spell here. I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. Actually, I could just adapt. And their board isn't that scary. I'm just going to adapt and be a little patient here. There we go. That makes it so it can trade. We have some engines here, so I'm not too concerned about I can just make this thing really big. Actually, we can just attack with this now. I mean, they double block here. I'm okay trading the Spawn of Mayhem for this Pteramander. Now their Spawn of Mayhem is going to grow, but we have. I mean, if they start tapping out to attack with their Spawn of Mayhem, okay, that makes it a little annoying. I assume they just have a counter in hand, so we might want to play around that. Okay, we're going to attack with our Pteramander. If they want to trade here, that's... Actually, we could do this. Let's see if they counter it. They might have to, because we might have enough to kill them. That's fine. I mean, they're going to have to chump block this here. No? I say we just move this from here to here, since it's not blocking anyway next turn. Now they're down to 2. They're going to start gaining life with their mage, but then they're going to go to 3. Okay, that doesn't kill us yet. It makes things a little difficult. But they can't get too aggro. Let's see what we can do here. Biojack upgrade is pretty sick. Reclamation is pretty sick, so this, I think we just want them all on top. We will attack with this. I mean, they either have to chump or trade, which is fine. This is a good combo they got here. So the more we get rid of the board, the better for us. This thing's gonna get big. This thing's, they can start untapping things. So they can untap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they can't untap twice and gain. They'll only be able to gain 2 life this turn, which is good. So they're gonna have to chump block something or just trade. That'd be better with the trade than the chump block, I think. Free biogenic upgrade our Terramander. It's gonna get huge. Let's do that. I can't do anything except gain life here. I'm okay with that. They can start gaining life now. I don't care. They don't really have a threat that we're worried about. And we're going to set up a win in a few turns here. We might just Wilderness Reclamation next turn. I don't know. Depends what we draw, I guess. We might be able to bounce some stuff. This is a good matchup. We're ahead on time, so there's that. Okay, well, if they're not using it to gain health, if we draw like a... Oh, well, they gain some health there. That's kind of annoying. Ooh, applied Biomancy. Does that do it for us? I could make this a 6/6. Bounce. I think if we're patient, it'll be better. Could bounce at the end of their turn. I think we're still in a good position here. They can gain all the life they want. Eventually, they're going to have to start chump blocking. So we can adapt this, we can move this over to this and start getting this be a big threat here. Yeah, we can move this counter over block, and if they do something, we can apply Biomancy to save it. I wonder why they gave it Vigilance. It's a patient game, but I think we're in a strong position here. We can be patient. Okay, that's going to be a little big. Nothing we can't handle. do this. I will. We can actually troll by guarding this, and then just. Okay, second. They have no cards in hand. They can't untap anything. If we just Code of Constraint this thing down, bounce this, and swing with everything, they can guard the 6/6. Yeah, then we just win. Okay. So we will do that. Code of Constraint this. Let's see, something that they doesn't really matter, I guess. To return to hand. Because then they just have to block here, and they take, yeah. All right, that was a good one. Next match. Patience paid off. This is a mulligan. This is a keep. Put that on top. Solid 4-drop. Okay, let's see what they got going on here. We'll get our Sour Hybrid going. Found our 4th land. Let's see what they got. It's gonna be another one of these. Let's see here. It's high alert already. Okay, good. That's fine. Do I want to get this Fairy Duelist out now? I guess we might as well. Because they're going to get away with being able to attack with the Skitter Eel. Holding up the counter thing. Even if they have a follow-up play. Got removal. Long Mage's Binding. Or is this their high alert? Doing a pre-combat. Interesting. That's fine. That's actually really good here. And we just start swinging with everything. Probably Biomancy is going to give us another tempo play. What are they doing here? Or are they sacking it? I think we're going to bounce our own guy here. This is a good creature here. And we might not have any other action in hand here. Luckily, we can make our hybrid at 6/6, and then we have a 4/4 coming down, so. We weren't going to kill their Skitter Eel, which is interesting. Let's see. That's fine. We can just. Swirling Turret will be better in a couple of turns here. We can attack with this and make it 6/6. Actually, I'd rather get this out while there's no counters up. So for a bigger attack next turn. Ooh, that's a problem. Man, that card is so busted. If we just bounce both these, they can get them both out next turn. We do 4 damage. The following turn, we can just get in with this thing and do like a double block. God damn, that card's so good. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is what we do. I don't think we're gonna win this one just because that card, man. I mean, we're gonna have a 5/5, but they can just double block it. It'd be fun if they put their card on the bottom. Okay, that's good. What to block? I think we do that first. I mean, this is not good, but they can only make 2/2 flying tokens. Our Rage Ceratok can actually get in. So they're going to maybe win this race, and they get to scry every turn, and they can always just steal it if it's that big of a problem. But they're never giving us Eyes Everywhere, because then we can steal their Ethereal Absolution. If that's their turn, I'm not... no point in... Maybe if they run out of gas, we have a chance, but it looks like they are not doing that. That's not too terrible. I assume the hybrid's gone. Here we go. That's not good. Okay, well, we're still getting 3 points of damage. Should do that pre-combat. Well, they can start just making 2/2 flyers, which is a problem for us. We have a lot of bounce, so we can get our Rage Ceratok back, but Jesus Christ. Ethereal Absolution is so good. It's kind of stupid. They're going to give us Vigilance. Oh, no, they're making a token. I can only make 2 tokens. They didn't give it Vigilance. We have a lot of bounce, so we can kill tokens. That's good. Aeromunculus is a good draw here. You can make it 2/3, can at least block everything. Okay, put on the scry to the bottom. Gonna make this Vigilance. Make another token. They can make 1 more token. I mean, I'm gonna block, right? not +2/+2, or else they would attack with everything. They could have more discard cards, so we'll just pass here. Okay, gonna make another token. We're hanging on here, considering the two very strong cards they have. You're gonna get to see more cards, and all our cards are gonna be upgraded. All of our cards are gonna be downgraded. And that makes it worse now. Jesus Christ. That's good. I don't know how we kill them here. Maybe they'll deck themselves first somehow. Could definitely run more counters considering they have Ethereal Absolution. We have a lot of good cards to draw into here. If we can slow out the board and get our counter engine going, we could do some work. Let's see what they got. 3/2. We can't really block that. It's going to be attacking every turn. Yeah, we could just trade it here. Gonna get wide enough to where they can attack with everything. It's gonna be a problem. I think it's time to start chump blocking. Kind of useless card right now, but I mean, there's not much we can do in this situation. We just need to run more counters to make sure they can't get their Ethereal Absolution down. Oh yeah, that's alright. Even chump blocking isn't good. Because they're going to do 6 next turn. Oh, we get to see more of the deck. We're in information gathering mode here. That's a good removal. Drop it. Okay, so we're going to take 6 here. Oh. Yeah, okay. I don't want to show them the Frilled Mystic. Okay, so I think we added a Quench here. We're going to be on the play, so I think we're going to feel pretty good. Sagittarius Volley looks really good against them. I think we could take out... Actually, Quench. Take out Quench. We're just going to try to beat them down here. So I don't think we need that. Let's do that. Definitely play first. Ugh. Try to curve out here. I don't think we can keep this. Oh my god, it's even worse. Going down to 5 on the play against that type of deck is just abysmal. We just need to hope to draw some cards on curve here. Come on. Okay, that's something. It's very obvious we just drew it though. Could then come down turn 1. 2/1 Vigilance. Oh. Oh. It's not blocking, so it's attacking. This is not going to go well. Their Absolution is a stupid card. I hate it. We can get this out of our way at least. Well. In 3 turns, we can get this be a 5/5. And that's the only thing I can do right now. Then you can just shut it down with this ability. Aha! Joke's on you! If they just won for nothing themselves. Now if they can kill this though, yeah, we're in trouble. Because they know we got nothing. Woo! What a draw! Okay. They don't have an answer for this. We have a chance. I mean, we saw a couple of answers. Chillbringer would be bad here. That's fine. They can't block. They can't attack either. Okay. I think it's better just to put them on a clock here. Let's put them on a 3-turn clock. They could just tap it down with this Syndicate Guildmage, which is kind of unfortunate. Find another forest. We can, oh, here it is, isn't it? Oh, I wish we drew. We don't even have our counters. This is ethereal. Absolution, we're in trouble. Okay. Damn, if only we had one more forest. Instead of island, we could have adapted it this turn. Appears the ethereal. Absolution, yep. And we lose. Okay, well, that card's just fucking broken. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against it. Mole to 6 with the 5 lands. Ethereal Absolution. Wasn't meant to be. That's okay. We'll go for the 2. We'll go for the 2 win. I still like our deck. We haven't had like a great... Okay, this is nice. Right on cue. We're good on lands. We'll find a land for Chillbringer. Especially with Code of Constraint. If they play blocker, we're going to Code of Constraint them. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, bounce it or Code of Constraint it. I guess we can do... No, whoa. Not what I want to do. Actually, I should have just attacked into it. I think we just rule Beastmaster. Give this a counter. See if they want to trade for this. If not, we can Code of Constraint it next turn. I doubt they want to trade. Really? Interesting. Do they have a spell? Really? Should have. Yeah, Code of Constraint on that isn't that great. It just saves our creatures. That's okay. That's okay. definitely Chillbringer this down. Again, with our Cruel Beastmaster. Next turn we can Ruster's Ammunition and Coder Constraint. Get him for 9 damage, and then we'll have 2 more cards in our hand. 3 more cards. This thing has Afterlife too, so we're gonna try not to kill it. Okay, so we're gonna bounce their Carrion Imp. And then they might sack it to Pitiless Pontiff, thinking you'll stop this attack from Gruul Beast. No, okay, well then. It'd be great to have a bounce for this next turn. Swirling Torrent would be amazing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Get 2 flying blockers here. Attack with both of these. They trade here, and they probably trade here. And that takes 6. Yeah, we have to be aggressive here. That's fine. Oh, got some good cards over there. I think we need to play this aggressively, but Seraph is really good. We get to gain more health. That's fine. High Biomancy is solid. They have a trick here, we're in trouble. Okay, now they don't have good blocks in the air, which is good. Okay, that's a little less good. This is tough. They have a lot of health here. I don't know if we're gonna outpace this, especially considering they could crack it. Oh, well, there goes that. They must have just drawn that, or else they would have used it this turn, so that was one heck of a top deck. And that was not one heck of a top deck. Well, we gotta force the issue there. They can make this, they can trade here and sack this, but that's fine. Not much else we could do here. Going down to 11, then they can crack. Yeah, we're basically dead unless we find something amazing to do. Something, but not worth showing them. Because we're gonna go down to 9, then they can, yeah, basically dead next turn. Okay, Bloodsmith. I don't have anything to really. Sagittarius Volley looks good. I might even run 2, actually. I think it's better than Wilderness Reclamation in this instance. We don't have time to do a bunch of like dirtly stuff here. Let's do that. Oh man, I had such high hopes for this deck. Ran into some beastly stuff here. That's good though. We'll keep that. Okay, I got some removal for their air stuff. Got a blocker for that. It's fine. Okay. They attack. We are not blocking. That's sketch as hell. I don't think we can attack here. Let's leave up applied biomancy. Sagittarius Volley at the end of turn. It sucks that they get Afterlife too, but they're finding all the land they need. We'll just bounce this back. We don't have much better things to do here. Okay, we'll take the 2 damage this time. If they want to swing in with this, then maybe we could Field Mystic something. I think I'm okay for Mystic. Yeah. Gives them less fodder for their Headless Pontiff. leave it up. If they want chump, that's fine. Okay, we can start swinging back hard. Especially with Swirling Torrent. They got removal for the... Okay, I'm not feeling too bad about this. We're not really on a clock yet. They're going to attack with the 2. That's fine. Oh, can't block that. We get it for 11 next turn. We can just bounce something. Actually, that's a better draw here. Let's do that. So that saves there. That's fine. We will apply Biomancy +1/+1 and then bounce this. They want to block. Okay, Swirling Torrent. Next turn's going to be good. If not, we could precog, take a turn off from attacking. That's fine. Okay, well, if they're still interested in raising, that's totally cool. Let's attack, see what's up. I left the blue because we could have Terramanda. I don't think we want that. We could Arrester's Admonition and Serve from Hybrid next turn. Which isn't bad. Let's do that. Okay, they're still trying to race here, so let's see what they... Okay, so we're gonna have to build out a port next turn here. I'm gonna Arrester's Admonition. And then if we draw any land, we can... What is this? That's fine. Oh, that's always annoying. Well, we got another flyer here. Now they don't have like garbage to sack to this, so I might just trade the Frilled Mystic to it if they attack. Because then they're sacking something that's better than the Frilled Mystic. That's fine. Well, now they have... I would still trade the Frilled Mystic for this. Well, might as well do that, actually. That's fine. Chillbringer down. So what happens if we bounce 2 things? I think we Chillbringer down this Twilight Panther. Actually, no. We Chillbringer down this thing. We get in the air for 2. They're down to 5. Then we have lethal in a few ways next turn. So let's do that. If they have removal and we attack with both of these, we're just dead next. Actually, that's not true either. I'm just going to do that. I think it's the safest play here. What do they got? Exile, it comes back. That's fine. They're out of cards here. I'm not going to go down to 1. They have to attack with everything if they want to. So I think I just... This brings me down to 2. It's unlikely I have a second and rush to the deal. I think I'm just going to do this. I mean, they're top decking. There are some things they could top deck to make them win. But I'm not going to assume they did it. Well, let's see what happens. Alright. Man, that 2/2 is a pain in the ass. Okay, now we're going to be on the draw again. Mam Spider is actually looking really good in this matchup. They have a lot of flyers. Sagittarius Volley did work. Guardian Project could be good. There's so many 1/1s and stuff. We might need to throw that in, and then maybe we don't need the Sage's Row Savant. We might not need this. Arrester's Admonition is slightly worse when they can just sack everything and that goes to the card draw. Seems like they drew the good cards both time. I guess we'll keep this. It's a little slow when you find some land, but Aeromunculus was good for us for sure. Good blocker. Okay, 2 drop. I'll take that. Gotta find a land in the next 2 draws, ideally. Make it out of the... Yep, that's fine. Fairy Duels at the end of their turn. Oh, I didn't mean to, but that's okay. This is good against the Pitiless Pontiff. Damn it, land would have been great right there. It sucks that they're gonna catch up with their lands. That's fine. I'm just gonna get this out there. We're gonna try to race them in the air. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Try to find our land here. Nope. Okay. Well, it's just a matter of time. I don't like this. They might not have that many great things in hand, though. We're ahead on this race. What could they have? They just flooded with planes? I thought they were just stuck on black, but they had access to 2 black next turn and only played a 2-drop, so they either have some expensive card. Okay, well, there goes the life racing plan. Perfect. They don't have a lot of creatures, so I think we can't race anymore, so they're just going to sack that thing. They're not going to do any damage this turn. We have the resources, we just need to survive. Find some land. Okay, well, something else to trade off is fine, actually. I'm going to get him for 2 here. Don't want to see ill-gotten inheritance, and we know they have 2. But that'll be tough for us. They only attack with this. Might just do that and take the 2. Nah, I'd rather just... Because then if they play a creature out next turn... Oh, but they're not going to sack it? Interesting. That's a wrong play. Basically traded 2 for 2. Ah, that's why. Well, it's fortunate we can't bounce it out, but now we know their whole hand. So we just gotta keep this thing on the back foot. Thank you! This will counter their 2-drop. Oh, okay, good. Slow them down here. We'll get on a Rage Ceratok. They can't block it. We need to start getting some life. Not ill-gotten. Anything but ill-gotten. We will throw our Field Mystic in front of their Pitiless Pontiff. We have the resources to trade off here. I'm not worried about that. Especially with precog. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we gotta put the pressure on here. Now, what if we just Trollbred Guardian? So 6, they go down to 14. They can't attack with this if they don't find a creature. So maybe we grow. This is really tough. We want to get them dead before they can do anything to us. We have 6 mana to work with. All of our cards are awkward because I think we just haste out this Cruel Beastmaster. We get him for 10. They go down to 10. They can swing back. Actually, no. We haste this out. we do this, they can't attack with this. Hmm. Let's see, they could do 2. They can't crack this and play something meaningful. Yeah, I think we do this. We put on the Enraged attack just in case they have another Summary Judgment. Okay, so the justification for that is we did obviously race them. If they don't have another creature out, they couldn't attack past this. But it's likely they want to leave this to start chomp blocking anyway. Controlling Torrent is good. We can precog. So we're getting 10. Actually, this is lethal if we just attack here and then adapt this. Yeah, I think we're going to do that actually. So that's 6, 8, 9, 10. We're going for it. I think they would use something last turn if they had it. If not, they have to crack this turn. And we're going to go down to 1 damage. That's fine. Or we're going to have 1 life left. But they're going to be down to 4. And then assuming they can't top deck something that does damage to us, we should have them. Because we can Swirling Torrent any creatures they play to block. Nice! Woo! That was a tough one. I don't know. There was a lot of decisions to be made there. I don't know if I did the most efficient way. We got the win on that second match. Or, I mean, on that third match. Second match was tough. I don't think we were going to win that. We had a bad starting hand once, and they got that broken enchantment out both games. So, and we have no enchantment removal to the board in. So, I'm happy with the 2-1. I thought our deck was solid. I think we drafted correctly. Maybe Gruul was more open slightly, but I think we had strong cards anyway. And yeah, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the next one. I'll catch you guys next time. Float 'em out.